Who is Impact Philanthropy Africa? Impact Philanthropy Africa is a forum of like-minded corporate and charitable foundations. The aim of Impact Philanthropy Africa is to increase the societal impact of corporate and private giving in Kenya with a view to transforming lives in line with Vision 2030 and the SDGs. On membership, Impact Philanthropy Africa has exclusive membership. Membership is open to self-funded entities in order to rally around a common purpose and common agenda. Forum members come together as one to build a culture of private and corporate social investment. 2. Create an enabling environment for the achievement of Kenya's developmental goals. And 3. Influence policy through advocacy and thought leadership. On current membership, despite the challenges of COVID-19, the establishment of the Impact Philanthropy Africa Forum kicked off to a very strong start in 2021, and membership is growing rapidly. Let us turn to the forum's goal focus areas and expected results. The forum has 3 overarching goals. They are learning and sharing, thought leadership, and advocacy. Under learning and sharing, the forum is creating a platform for the exchange of relevant initiatives in philanthropy in Kenya and beyond. Thought leadership. The forum is harnessing the collective voice of corporate entities to engage on wider public policy sphere with an agenda for social change. This includes commissioning research to generate accurate and relevant data to inform advocacy and thought leadership efforts. Advocacy. The forum is engaging the government of Kenya and other key stakeholders on key advocacy issues to influence policy and practice. The forum's ambitious agenda will be achieved through the following 4 strategic focus areas, which will catalyze Kenyan philanthropy. Building appetite and interest, which involves increasing commitment to private and corporate social investing and scaling the involvement of leadership and captains of industry in philanthropy. Advocacy for change involves engagement with the government of Kenya and key stakeholders. Advancing thought leadership, where we harness our collective voice to engage with media and the wider public on policy around agendas for social change and facilitating learning and knowledge sharing as a 4th focus area. The forum creates a platform to exchange insights and best practices across relevant initiatives in philanthropy in Kenya and beyond. Attributes. Impact Philanthropy Africa has attributes that make this forum unique and very well positioned to achieve its objectives. First is the exclusive membership. Impact Philanthropy Africa has been started by corporate philanthropies to bring like-minded grant foundations together around a shared purpose. Leadership and commitment. We are engaging leadership at the highest level, both in government and in other sectors, to be involved and committed in the forum and in philanthropy. In the area of influence, advocating and engaging around policy impacting local philanthropy. And 4thly, facilitating learning, where we are promoting best practices through knowledge sharing and thought leadership. What impact do we intend to have? Our 4 measures of success are as follows. 1. Catalyzing an increase in corporate and private giving. 2. Championing a shift to more tried and tested models of philanthropy in Kenya. 3. Fostering an improved regulatory environment to catalyzing philanthropy. 4. Generating evidence and knowledge on best practices and innovations emerging in the sector. How does all this link to today's discussions? We know that Kenya has a culture of giving on which to build upon. The corporate and private giving space in Kenya is growing, but it is still fairly young when compared to other regions like South Africa and Nigeria. Kenya has a strong private sector, so we are seeing more corporate philanthropic actors emerging. However, the CSI space is hampered by a number of challenges that need to be addressed in order for this space to really maximize impact towards Kenya's development agenda. Some of the challenges philanthropy faces in Kenya, and which we are beginning to address, include the following. 1. Lack of a common agenda for the various actors to converge around. This is evidenced by a proliferation of diverse philanthropic initiatives manifested by a lack of a common purpose and coherence. 2. A lack of a framework or a structure to philanthropy. This includes a lack of a space for self-funded players to come around to share knowledge and best practices. The lack of this common framework for philanthropy that spells out clearly the roles of independent private and corporate foundations and trusts makes the growth of philanthropy impeded. 3. Lack of a conducive policy and regulatory environment to incentivize structured giving. The fourth challenge is a move from small one-off CSI initiatives to more evidence-driven, longer-term CSI programs and philanthropic strategies that are aligned to key developmental areas and aim to create lasting social, economic, and environmental transformation for communities in Kenya. The absence of tried and tested models for corporate giving in Kenya, resulting in limited impact relative to potential, is something we must all address. And the fifth challenge, which is one of the biggest challenges of all, is the lack of consistent, up-to-date data and information on trends relating to local philanthropy. This makes planning and developing effective strategies difficult. These are all challenges that the forum and its membership will tackle as we move forward.